Guys, she's back. After a long break, we're back at it with another episode, picking up right where we left off. And for those that are new and, do not know what they just tuned into, cue special effects, food for thought. Earlier this year, I, gave birth to my baby. Pause. By my baby, I meant, the podcast. It was just so dope to be able to bring life to something that I've been kind of sitting on and thinking about for so long. So this podcast is my, project. And I base this podcast off of food for thought, the same way that we stimulate ourselves with conversation. Food stimulates our nourishment pretty much. So every time we're going to be talking over food. Today's food is brought to you by Happy Cake Bakery on Jerome Ave? Cabo?
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I'm a Queens girl.
It is. It's
all right, Jerome Ave. Thanks to TikTok. So over here we got the Happy Box. Pretty much, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know. It got some croquettes and Dominican pastries, pastelitos and whatnot. So we are going to munch on that in a little bit. But yes, I brought back my favorites. At this point, you're pretty much my co-host, bitch.
Put some respect on my name.
Yeah, so we brought back my girl Vic. You already know Vic. The fact that Vic is special only in the sense that I love bringing her on. She just always makes me look at things a little bit differently, makes my mind kind of tick, challenges me a little bit, even teaches me certain things. So I like surrounding myself with people that are like that, just because it kind of pushes me to be a little bit better of a person. And I love learning from other people because there's always room for growth and opportunity to learn. So
I give you food for thought.
You give me food for thought. You really do.
Oh my God.
Exactly. Find yourself friends that give you food for thought. All right, y'all. Don't find yourself yes men, yes girls. We don't
Definitely
like
not.
those, okay?
Definitely not.
All right. So today, my girl has some heartfelt, some deep, thought-evoking questions for me. She said, bitch, I know what we're going to do for your next episode.
I said,
leave it to me.
Yeah. I said, let me take the wheel.
So, and I don't even know what I'm walking into
she don't know.
today.
She has no idea, but she has an idea because it's me as a person. So, are you ready?
There you go. Yep. Drum roll.
I'm interviewing Steph, bitch. Let's see what the hell's going on. So, how are you doing really? Let's start the tone with that. But you got to keep it a stack. How are you really doing for real?
I think we should name this episode Therapy Sesh with Vic.
She know my therapy brain be on 100. Now that I got my glasses on, I have my PhD.
I'm literally gonna
in psychiatry. Hello.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no. So for real, how are you really doing though? Don't lie.
I guess it's a good way to catch up, right? Because I haven't seen you in a while.
Girl.
So
What?
should I just divulge
how
my whole life on this shit?
No, but right now in this moment, you sitting in that chair. How are you really doing right now? How you feeling? You going through it? What's up?
I mean, we all go through it, right? But I feel definitely coasting, or kind of pretending like everything's good.
You haven't been quite yourself, right? You have been mentioning that. She hasn't been quite herself. Look, she's
already
already about to cry.
You're really in character right now.
I am. This is my life. This ain't no role.
Yeah, no, for real.
It's real life shit.
So wait, what was your question?
How are you really doing? What is the first thing that comes to your mind? I mean, if you want to lie, you can. But
how am I really doing? I mean, I guess lately, I kind of touched on this the other day with you. Mental health is like a muscle. I just pulled this analogy out of my ass. So, mental health is like a muscle. And what I mean by that is it's something you have to constantly exercise. You need to constantly work on and practice. Because if not, you will lose it. And there's muscle memory to a certain extent. Your body knows how to not totally spiral and go to a fucking dark place. But at the same time, it's really easy to catch yourself slipping or to catch yourself kind of losing a grip or of reality, I guess. For me, I think I've mentioned this in the prior episodes. I'm someone that just buries everything under the rug. So you bury everything under the rug, you start seeing a lump in the middle of the carpet, right? And then you just tripping on it until all that shit just bleeds out.
Girl.
And then at that point, I'm at I think I'm at that point where it's like things are starting to like bleed out and I can't keep digging it out, like under the carpet anymore because it's not fitting in there anymore.
I'm very glad that we're here and we're doing this.
I know, this is therapeutic. This is a real therapy session today, guys. Like, for real. Like, so I really appreciate it.
Because I'm all too familiar with that feeling, too. So that's why, you know, be proud of yourself for getting up and showing out. Even if you were late, so what, you still, well, I don't know. This is the younger generation. My daughter does this to me. I'm like, girl, what is even that?
Sorry, yes.
Like, that's how clean your room. Yeah. That's how she understands me. Okay, so, you know, people always speak of the importance of learning something new. But right now in your life, what is something vital that you're unlearning?
Damn.
You know I was going to come with them questions straight out the gate.
This shit is loaded. Damn. Wow.
Yeah, girl.
Things that what is
or
something that I'm
vital
unlearning?
You're unlearning, yeah.
Codependency.
That's a big one.
You like that
like
one, right?
attachment.
I threw shit right back at you, bitch.
Anxious attachment style, would we say?
Yeah, no. So my codependency started from my parents. You know, the first people that, you know, were
the ones
in
that
touch
gave us
with,
all the trauma.
You know,
yeah.
Pretty much. You know, I love y'all, you know, but definitely started there. I'm an only child. Though I'm not really close with my family. I have a very small family. So I was very I lived a very solitary lifestyle up until this point. Okay. And so I'm saying that to say, you know, my parents were kind of pretty much my everything, you know, and they raised me to not have to cook because, you know, they
coddled you.
They did. And as a grown adult, because I know some people will not admit to this shit, like I was spoiled. And to this day, I am spoiled. And it's maybe even to further answer your question, maybe one of those things I would like to unlearn to a certain degree, right? Like, because you can't be too spoiled in this life, like, because if you are, you end up thinking that, you know, you could get everything so easily, or like, you know, you expect things, or you're entitled to things. And then when you realize that you don't get the things that you thought you were entitled to, then you're disappointed, then you're like shocked, then it's this whole thing. So, because of all that, just to get back to your question, you know, always been dependent on them. My world's been rock upside down ever since my dad's passed. So it was kind of like I went from being, you know, niñita de la casa, you know, I'm home, getting taken care of, got my bills, you know, everything's paid for, you know, food is, you know, in the house at the end of the day, to, you know, like, now we got
figure it out.
Now we got real life problems, for real. Like, I used to complain about, like, I don't know, like, oh my God, like, I don't want to be alone. Like, just such small, stupid problems that now I'm thinking about it, and it's like, damn, Steph, we were focused on the wrong things. Like, here I am now having to, like, you know, pay rent for the first time in my life when I never had to pay rent before. And I have so many other bills to pay. And it's just like all kind of on my own now. And now I have an older mother that I have to take care of pretty much. You know, I have to leave work, make sure she's at a doctor's appointment. Like, there's certain things, like, my life's changed in such a short amount of time. And I think that, again, just unlearning, like, just learning to be independent. Like, fully, you know?
Self-sufficient.
Yeah.
On your own.
Okay. And I think another thing, not nip it here, like, I feel like it's also the reason why I've been codependent with men. Like, you know what I mean? Just like feeling like the need to have to rely on someone for anything, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, anything. So like for a man, I guess I rely on like the physical and the emotional, you know, like, especially now, I'm gonna be honest with you. And it's so crazy because even when my dad was alive, like, I guess I would like have feelings of like abandonment issues and stuff like that, even though I had my dad in my life. Mm-hmm. But now that he's not around, like,
do you feel it was like an emotional abandonment? Because it might not be physical.
No, I feel what I was getting at actually is like, I think that like the people I've been dating ever since my dad's passed, like I'm looking for.
You're filling a void, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Space fillers. Yeah. That's what I call it.
I'm over here looking at it like, damn, my dad would have done this, and that. Like, you can't even do this for me. Like, you know, and it's not something I ever thought of before, but like, I'm thinking about it now. Like, I never really truly like appreciated my dad, I guess, when he was here, like to see really the lengths he would go to for his family. And just to see that men, I mean, and not all men, but just to see like the options that are out there these days and just what I'm expecting versus what's out versus reality is kind of like, damn, you know? And so yeah, bro, I'm just okay. I'm just going through it.
What is something that you've done to kind of get the wheels turning on relieving yourself of the attachment?
Right, don't judge my Air Forces, y'all.
Nah, girl, that's a staple. Are you even a New Yorker? Even
fuck like, it. No, it's because it's giving to Muir up here, and it's like.
It's giving there, New York, baby. Whatever. That's what it's giving. All
right? Okay, so what was your question, babe?
I said, like, what is something that you're currently doing to help you relieve yourself of these being attached? Because you said dependency, right? And I think it's just beyond bills and stuff, girl. Oh,
this is where you could be a therapist.
That's why these glasses are on.
I ain't doing shit.
Ooh.
I ain't doing shit. I'm actually feeding into it.
You hear it here. You hear that? Okay, so you're consciously self-sabotaging.
I have not been by myself.
I know. I know.
I have not been by myself. Oh, bitch, you been looking at my location?
I look at they're my little Sims. All my little Sims. Look at where they are.
I've been looking at your locations too. You too. Y'all too. All right.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I've really. All right.
You know me, Steph.
I'm someone that's very self-aware. Mm-hmm. I'm not stupid. I know. I really know what's good and what's not good.
I don't think the issue is self-awareness.
It's not that. The issue really is not self-awareness.
I think you're too aware.
I think that the real issue is the fact that I'm aware and I still.
Yeah, it's self-sabotage.
I'm the biggest self-sabotager that I know.
Yeah, because you're doing it consciously.
The biggest one, like, and I know that this is gonna hurt me. Let's say in the long run, I still fucking do that shit.
You know what? I understand where you're coming from because you already know where I'm at. Like, I don't even date. I don't even look at these men. They breathe my way. Oh, it's too much.
I aspire to get. I aspire to be like you, or to get to a point where, like,
girl,
you know, like that your self-regard is so high, like you've told me in the past.
Yeah,
you know?
Like my self-regard outweighs everything, but it was very painful, the whole thing of like becoming this person, because I was a lover girl. I was attached. I was with my daughter's father for 13 freaking years, you know? Now you couldn't even pay me to consider that a man? No, because I actually like myself. That's what I think of it. I think liking men these days is a humiliation ritual. But what I wanted to say to you is that, you know, girl, one step at a time. Everything is a choice. I can't tell you. Okay, I'm not here to scold you. I love you, but you know you got it within you. Yeah. Because one thing I know about you, girl, when you really want to do something, you're gonna do it even if it hurts.
So yes, and I'm gonna piggyback off that point. Like, and I remember this. I think this is my first episode that I mentioned this. Like, people will not learn lessons until those lessons don't cut deep enough. You know what I mean?
Or they want to change bad enough.
I'm the type where I gotta go through the same shit 20, 30, 40 times. And then on the 40th time, I'm like, all right, I'm really done. I'm done. Like, I'm really hurting. Like, this is way too much. This is way too much. Like, it's done. But the thing is, I have to get to that point. Like, I can't learn the first time and be like, all right, I learned the lesson. Let's fucking go. Like, you know what I mean? No. But and God is smart with why he does things the way he does. Because he will always give you the same lesson over and over again until you learn. He'll give you the same person over and over again until you freaking figure out that this probably is not the type of person you want to be dating. He's going to give you the same type of job opportunities, or like, it's just, again, you're going to see the same things over and over again until like
you learn what you need to learn from it.
Yeah. So I'm not learning.
All right. So you know what? I got another question for you for that.
I'm not fucking learning.
So in that case, of what you just said, do you believe in fate or free will? And how does that shape your choices?
Do you believe in fate
or free will? Fate or free will?
That is a very, first of all, that is a very dope question. I've never heard that question ever asked, but I think it's a question that I feel they really go hand in hand. I've always used them very interchangeably, free will and fate, because I do believe in fate. I do believe in that, like, there's predestined things for us already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, God did give us free will, right? So he did give us choices, you know? So 2 choices. If I go either way, it'll change the outcome totally. Like, like
you're always one choice away from an entirely different life.
And that's insane.
Yep.
So I can't choose either or, because there's not it's not a black
You
and
think
white
they go
answer.
hand in
they
hand.
go hand in hand.
Okay.
Like, you know, yes, there's fate, but it's your choices, it's your free will
that determine your
what
fate.
your fate is going to be.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think something similar along those lines too. Sure.
How would you answer that? Your own question.
Well, I believe things are preordained as well, but I believe people have the choice. And I believe the spectrum of change, like you either are leaning towards being more or less of who you truly are. And that's the meter that change is measured, and you decide that. So I do believe very similar to what you said. It's all based on choices, but you know, you definitely have something preordained, predetermined out there for you, but you decide whether or not you get there.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because I've always, ever since I was a kid, like I always felt like I was destined for something.
See, greater. It's that calling, girl.
But then I also feel like how many people in this world don't feel the same?
You know,
I'm not saying, I know I'm special.
You are.
Pause. But again, like what makes us not all, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess, are we all special, or am I really that special? Like, you guys,
you know, my therapist once asked me, what makes you worth knowing? And I was like, girl, what
makes you worth knowing?
Yeah. And at first I took offense, but I'm like, yo, that's so.
What makes you worth knowing? Yeah. Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah. Like, what makes you worth knowing? What makes me worth trying to, like, peel back the layers of your mind? She asked me that once. I was like, excuse me?
Oh, like, what makes you interesting? Like, what makes her want to get to know you? Yeah. Oh, okay. I get it.
That's kind of reminded me of what you just said. That's all. So I took offense to that. Okay. So we were talking about going through it in the midst of it. So do you notice something particular that triggers your anger? And what do you do to deal with it when you get triggered?
Particular,
like, it could be a behavior. Like when someone isn't considerate and I'm not considerate, that shit sets me up. You have to peel me off the ceiling. I don't know why. It just makes me rage.
Damn. What's something that...
And how do you deal with those triggers? Like when you're angry.
I'm thinking about road rage, girl.
There we go. That's one way, but that's
road
different.
Rage every day. But you know, I actually saw a video of 50 Cent, and apparently in the video 50 Cent was talking about how road rage is just pretty much your problems undealt being, like, you know, brought out to light, pretty much. Like, you know, people, and I mean, it makes sense. Like, if people, like, why are you so unhinged because this guy just cut you off? I've seen some people literally, you know, like 2 years ago, someone threw a soda, like a whole soda bottle at my car.
Oh, girl, I wish I was
because
in that
I was
car.
merging the lane that I had to merge into, and like it was 8 a.m.
God knew not to have.
Why'd you wake up so mad at the world already? It's 8 a.m. Like, but you get what I'm saying? Like, yo, you must be going through something way deeper. Like, I know it wasn't the fact that I cut you off on the highway. It was the fact that, you know, your wife fought with you right before you left the house, and you want to fucking take it out on somebody.
And you mad?
Yeah, like it's
mad.
something, right? Like,
okay.
But what was your question?
I was asking you what triggers your anger and how do you deal with it?
Triggers my anger.
She said road rage immediately.
Road rage, that's the first thing. Triggers my anger. Stupidity. I don't know.
Then you just
stupid questions just bother me, but not. I think
she said this question is stupid and it bothers her.
No.
I know.
I mean, like, when people are like ask stupid questions, or they like, you know, when someone's asking,
like when I'm at my job and people ask me, do we have a bathroom? I'm like, nah, we just piss out the window.
Yeah, like stupid question. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's the shit that bothers me. But real anger though, like, I know you weren't talking about that. Real anger, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say I'm not angry, because I do get angry. But what triggers it?
Not having your way.
Sure, that's a good one. That's a good one. Hell yeah. Tell a spoiled girl she can't get what she wants.
Yeah, because that's what I was going on.
Here. What do you mean?
Like, princess. Okay.
Yeah. No.
As a woman, right? As a woman, in this day and age, what is a hard truth that you've had to accept beyond your control? You just had to accept it.
Damn.
She wasn't ready for all this sauce, y'all.
Yo, no, for real. Like, I'm good at giving questions and maybe even answering my own, but like answering someone else's questions.
This was unreviewed.
Especially when it's like,
I live for this.
No, this is hard. Okay, so
what's something you just had to accept being a woman in this day and age?
Shit, I keep thinking about my dating life.
You can go. Let's talk about it.
Like, I keep thinking about that. Like, I just feel like I've just had to. Damn.
What is a mindset you have towards dating that you feel hinders you, if that's what you were leaning towards? Because you automatically thought about dating life when I said that.
A mindset about dating?
Yeah, like what is something you do Yeah.
What is something that I do in regards to dating people?
Yeah, because if it's bad, I mean, you're the common denominator. I know men suck, but, you know, what is something you're doing? What can you be accountable for in the role you play?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
What role do you play?
This shit.
Your demise, bitch.
What role do I play in the demise of my relationships? You know, I remember what that kid Issa told us at the beach. We met some kid at the beach. What's up, Elvis? He was mad cool. He went and told me, like, we had a whole conversation with him, and he don't know me from a hole in the fucking wall. He looked at me, he goes, you know, I feel like you have a hard time staying in relationships. I was like,
you don't know me.
I swear to God, he was like, and he said that shit, and I was like, what? Like, what do you, excuse me? He was like, but he took it he didn't go the route I thought he was gonna go in. He was like, you seem to be the type of woman that could scare off certain men. And by scare off, he meant that, like, you need to kind of, I guess, I'm a strong-minded woman.
You intimidate
and
them.
he could tell that. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying that it takes a certain type of man to be with a woman like that. I guess I don't want to call myself an alpha woman, but that'll scare away men these days.
She's gonna start howling in the microphone.
but no, like, you get what I'm saying though. Like, and it's not that I'm intimidating. What was that shit you told me?
Oh, I said, you're not intimidating. They're just intimidated.
Yeah,
and there's
pretty
a difference.
much. So yeah, I mean, but I say that to say, back to my point, I think that, you know, I've kind of always, because I'm an only child in certain things, and I've operated in my masculine throughout my life, and I've realized that as I've gotten older, and I feel that in order for a relationship to truly work, I mean, yes, the guy needs to operate in his masculine too, but a woman needs to be a little bit more submissive. She needs to be a little bit more open to,
in her feminine energy.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, like, let's say him take charge, or without me always having to find moves, or you know, be the one to make shit happen, or be the one to talk about, you know, let's get our lives together. What are your goals? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm a little bit on the aggressive side, maybe, or more passionate, more assertive. Yeah. And maybe that has not worked in my favor. Okay. Again, it could be just the type of men, you know?
Okay.
But to a certain degree, there has to be, like you said, like, it's not just all them, right? Like, there has to be some sort. In
and you kind of take charge of the situation. Is that what it is? You know what I say? Yeah. In order for a relationship to work, the man has to like you more, and he has to be a little scared of you.
Scared of you?
That's my theory. I will die on that hill.
I think scared to lose you. Mm-hmm. That.
Scared. Like, scared.
Like scared to, I think scared to lose you, but they need to value you to be afraid to lose you to begin with.
Yeah, that's what.
Because if they don't give a fuck about you, they're not gonna be afraid of, like,
those whole things. Kind of, yeah, that's what I get.
Like, you know what I mean? Because they, like, they're. I literally have to collect my thoughts with men. It's just like,
don't.
There's a lot of options out there these days, you know, and there's a lot of, you know.
It's all elusive. Just because they're options doesn't mean they're good options.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's the idea that there is so many options at their disposal that they're starting to, you know, not really. They think that, you know, the grass is always going to be greener, right? There's options. There's always going to be something, the bright new toy coming in, you know, or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of men also, they don't want to commit because it's like, if they want to secure some ass and they're getting a single, why would they want to lock someone down?
Right. I mean, and nowadays in situationships, if they're getting everything from a woman,
no thanks.
without a title, you know what I mean? Why would they want to even?
So right now, you, Stephanie, sitting in this chair, when the woman you are right now, what is the experience that comes to mind that is the most significant one, for better or for worse, that shapes who you are right now?
Wait, repeat that.
The most significant thing that has shaped you into the woman you are right now. Like, what is an experience that comes to your mind in this exact moment? One thing that changed you eternally to be the woman in this seat.
That's hard. I don't think it was one event.
Well, what comes to your mind? Or what? Yeah, just talk your shit, Mom.
I think, I mean, the only thing that I could think of to answer that question would be, you know, being a daughter of immigrants, you know, them not knowing the language, me being the only child, kind of the only voice for them. You know, I'm a 4 or 5-year-old translating for grown-ass adults, you know?
Translating fucking legal documents at 5.
Like, you know, and,
like, I'm just a baby.
you know, having to just, you know, kind of be that point person for people in your family, or just kind of having, I don't know, being like the person that everyone looks towards in a way.
Yeah.
As being so young, that in a way helped me kind of grow older faster, you know? Damn. And also the fact that my parents, again, both hardworking, worked long jobs all day long. You know, I decided to start working too, because I didn't want them to be working, you know, busting their ass just to give me, you know, money and stuff, like when they have real priorities to take care of. So how about let me get a job, try to help out on the house, and buy my own stuff so I don't have to bother my parents for it. So it's stuff like that I feel like really were character building.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Character development.
Yeah, because it helped me in a way grow up faster. And sure, I was coddled, but I wasn't like, I still grew up
at least
fast.
You were motivated to do something for yourself, even though you had things handed to you. Such a blessing, by the way. But yeah, you still went up there and grinded.
I never wanted to, even though yes, I was spoiled to a certain degree, I never wanted to be that girl that
like a brat.
That was just all she was, just spoiled like brat. Yeah,
there's a difference between being spoiled and a brat.
But yeah, I didn't want to be the brat. I think that it's so dope and badass to be able to say that, like, I work for what I got, you know, or like to be able to say that, like, you know, I want something, so I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna make it happen. Like, you know, I'm not gonna wait for it to happen. I'm not gonna let someone hand it to me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it's so much merit in that. Right. And so I pretty much like based my whole life on that shit. Like, I don't want anyone to sit here and say like, Steph, remember I did this for you, so you gotta know.
Like, dangle it over your head.
And that's one thing and if anything, that's one thing to get back to your question from earlier. That's one way to piss me off, is when someone does something for you and it's like tit for tat, or they always need to remind you what they did for you. Like, that shit.
It's giving you ain't do it for the right reason. It's like when someone feeds you and then brags about feeding you. Like, ma'am, if you ain't do that shit out of the goodness of your heart, you can hold that. Like,
the fuck?
Respectfully, fuck out my face.
Out here?
Yeah, I will never do that. I know exactly that. That grinds my fucking gears, girl.
Yeah. So that's the answer right there. Yeah.
All right.
You know, first of all, let's take a food break, because we really, we're really in this. And
her brain needs a break.
Also, we gotta probably do like 10 more minutes, and we gotta wrap up.
That's fine, girl.
Because I know, babe, you gotta leave soon.
Yeah, I have work.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't even know what we're eating. I'm gonna be real. That sucks, because like I wish I knew the name.
Because I'm just not eating.
Where are my Dominicans at? De lo mío. Tell me. I am guys, for those that did not know, I am half Dominican, okay? But listen, I was not raised on my Dominican side. But I do not hide it, though. I am Dominican and I'm proud. Right?
Dominican and Colombian is quite a combo. Wow. Un combo.
And I sound Dominican too. I could do a Dominican accent. Do you want to hear me do a Dominican accent?
That's you.
All right, my Dominicans, tap in real quick.
Uh-oh. Ready?
Mira, nosotros acá tenemos un poquito de chinola, tú sabes. Y ahora vamos a comer un poquito de pastelito. Un patelito. Patelito está mejor así, tú sabes. All right. A little bit. Pero hay hambre.
I rate that a B-.
All right. So, no, because for some reason, when around my Dominican friends, I always feel like the need to speak in a Dominican accent. I feel so weird talking, like, hola, ¿qué más? We're mad, like, you
that's
know what I'm saying?
You know.
So I kind of like code switch a little bit.
Girl.
I'd be like, vea, pásame eso, tú sabes. Pásame eso que está por allá.
Yo, that's mad funny you say that, because I was raised around both Colombians and Dominicans. So at my job, sometimes they're like, do you understand them? And I'm like, they're talking Spanish. Oh, they're Dominican. I got you. I understand everything they're saying. They're like, oye, manny, pero déjame use your dog. I'm like, oh, whoa, what? But I understand you. I love my Dominicans and my Colombians. I'm always surrounded by Colombian women. I'm going to just say that. They're everywhere. I cannot escape them. I love y'all.
Wow, this is really good juice, right, guys? It's very like it's como fuerte. Usually it's not like, it has a lot of
We're gonna split this because I've been eyeing this sexy,
we're gonna split everything.
This sexy lady right here.
Because I'm not gonna eat all that.
She's like, I've been waiting for you to eat me.
Yeah, but we got some jugo in it. Chinola.
Ready? I'm gonna bite it. I'm gonna do it.
You bite it.
Girl.
Feed me.
Who needs a man?
It's very delicate. Go take the bite. I'll eat the rest of that. This shit is banging. This is Dominican cupcake, right? That's the Dominican icing.
That's the Dominican cake they have in the first communion.
Yo, we eating a first communion cookie. This is banging though.
Yo,
it's banging.
Hey,
Hold up.
Yeah, you gotta try.
Hold up.
You
gotta. Wait.
Now not us giving them crumbs.
Oh God.
Take the crumbs, guys.
I knew it was coming. Yo, 20 out of 10 for that first communion
That was
cookie.
good.
That was banging. I was staring at her like, you sexy lady.
And I
you're
don't even know
mine.
the name of that. That sucks.
Dominican cake cookie. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they get people walking in all the time. Like, I want the cake cookie.
All right, what else? I'll pick the next one for us.
Right? That shit slaps.
This is like arequipe. Yo creo que esto es arequipe.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's how they keep it, girl.
Okay. I don't know why.
She's like, I'm going to be the food critic right now.
Okay.
Take the bite. How'd that taste?
How does it taste? It's good. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm not really a big dulce de leche fan. Or arequipe, whatever you want to call it.
Bro. This shit is crack and she's smoking it if she don't like it. Okay, here you go.
Nah, I am. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea.
Nah, but I like it on the... Yo, Lala ate the whole thing. Fatty.
Damn, poor Isa.
He said, it's all mine, bitch. Isa, you don't get shit.
All right, what's this little ball?
She eating the balls. Let me see.
I need no, for real, my Dominicans really need to tap in for this episode because I have no
Bro,
idea what we're eating.
This is so good, though.
Yeah?
So far...
It's called the Happy Box.
Girl,
Like the Happy Meal
I'm
box.
extremely happy. Who isn't happy with the box, right?
What is this?
Let me see. What does it taste like? What is the first thing that comes to your brain?
What the fuck is that?
It's the juca.
Oh.
Eso es yuca. Eso es yuca.
She saw it and knew what it was.
Just say, yeah.
You be eating Dominican food. I've been seeing you eat a lot of Dominican food, actually.
Girl, they have that one on chocolate. We're going to try that. Let's see.
Nah, yeah, I don't eat any of these stuff.
Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, I forgot what this is called, but I have it all the time.
Yuca. Yuca bowl. Croquette.
But I have it with...
Yeah, let's go get them.
Right? Croquette. You say that French. Like, all right.
I did say that shit mad French and shit.
I'm going to eat it if you don't, girl.
I was like, croquette.
With a French accent, we need a
Croquette.
hat. Merci. All right, let's see what's in here.
What is this? This is meat. There's definitely a meat stick.
I'm going to eat because they have...
This is a meat stick, bro.
Meat stick?
Mm-hmm. It's good meat, though.
I haven't had meat in almost a year.
Yeah?
Not food-wise, though.
Well, break your celibacy today.
It's abstinence.
Abstinence? What's the wait?
Celibacy is when you've never had sex and you're saving yourself. Abstinence when you've had it, but now you're abstaining from it. So I'm abstinent.
Crying.
Yeah, I had a kid.
So either
Who
the
can
girl,
abstain?
either the girl I just spoke to yesterday did not know the difference, or
Yeah,
she
people-
literally is a virgin.
Girl, everyone
She's
says
like 35.
everyone says they're celibate. They're celibate, and you've definitely.
Wow. So we out here.
I'm abstaining. I'm
Are you
abstinent.
kidding me? We out here using the word not correctly.
Abstinent and very willing, bro. Cause ain't shit out here. All right, ready?
What is that?
Looks fucking great. That's what it looks like.
All right, bite into it. Damn, la cocina con ellos. Okay. Shorty knows that. Come over here and tell us what we eating right now.
She is the
because I
food
don't-
narrator.
because I don't even know what the fuck this is. What is this?
Keep your eyes closed and guess.
Wait, let me try. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Okay, pass it on.
It's the same thing, but on the brownie.
I'm not
She
crazy
knows
about
what
that.
you don't like it. It's not like the first one. I like the other one better.
I'm not crazy
to be
about the
honest. Yeah,
brownie.
no. Oh, I miss my long nails. You make me miss it, girl.
You don't got nails?
I don't. These are my nails. I haven't gotten a crazy.
You're real. Are they your real nails?
Yes.
Or you got powder on
No,
them?
these
Or
are-
gel on them?
These are all gel on my nails, but these are my nails. Yeah, girl.
I've also started my natural
Yo,
nail
remember
journey.
when I first saw her post her hand without nails? I'm like, what am I looking at in this picture that's so different? I'm like, hold on, something.
I've gone
Where's
years.
Waldo?
I've gone years getting my nails done, bro. To the point they literally has like a ball.
Girl, the first time I stopped, I gave my nails a break after not doing them. That's the first thing everyone saw. The day I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drop a picture with my hand. Took me like 2 weeks, and they're like, where are your nails? I'm like, shut the fuck
No, yeah,
up.
I still hate my hands looking at them, but whatever.
It's
What
okay.
the fuck is this?
What is that?
What really bothers me is that I'm not able to figure out what I'm eating.
Let me see.
But I know I've tasted it before.
Let me see. They were gonna play Guess Who. Lala, you got any? Do you?
Can I see? I can't see. What does it smell like?
It tastes like what does it taste like, bro? I know I've had this shit.
Girl, this is reminding me like a cheesy pan de bono and a
Yeah.
munchkin.
In a munchkin?
Yeah.
Why do I look mad brolic?
Why would I grab it like this? You want to bite?
You gotta put. Oh wait, Isa, babe, could you stop it? I think that's just been recording this whole time.
Should have like 40 minutes of
Yo,
footage.
look at that, bro.
Yeah, girl, because you could bench
Oh
me.
no!
Oh, yeah, baby.
Damn.
Loving it.
Okay.
Like, what you say? Bitch, that's what she does when the men act up. She goes, what you say?
Oh no. Oh no.
No? Then no for me.
It's a hard pass.
Let me
You're
see.
gonna have to, you
All
have,
right,
you have
all
to
right.
try
The
it.
thing is that that's good calientico. Eso es un maíz por fuera. And either has cheese, beef, or chicken.
What, this?
Yeah. Eso me pone una tortilla.
Oh, this ain't bad at all. It just needs to be heated up.
I don't like
You
that.
want
That was an acquired taste for me. I don't like that.
I love how she's like, just give it to me. She has like a dessert in one hand, freaking meat in another.
Who? The one that
Lisa.
has comp in 3 weeks? She has a competition. She's 3 weeks out. Wait, 3 weeks, right, babe?
What are you competing for?
Powerlifter.
Oh,
She a boss ass bitch. This bitch is strong.
Shit, I love it. I love strong women, like in every sense, but physically, girl. My final question is, why do you think we met? And is there anything important that I've taught you? Basically, an impact that I've had on you.
Why do you think we met? I'm gonna answer that part 1 first, because there's 2 parts to your question.
Part 1.
You may need to read part 2 later, because I have short attention span.
Will do.
All right. Part 1. So why do we think we met? Well, I'll be honest, and this is what I think. When any encounter that I ever have in my life, friend or foe, we meet people for a reason. People come across our lives for a reason. I think that our evolution of our friendship has been pretty cool, just because like I'd known you from a dance class and you were just like that girl from dance that like I would see on occasion. And then, we were IG friends. And then, one day we just decided to go on a whim and take a whole vacation together. And ever since then,
We found out we were cousins, and
we
we've
found out
been
you're cousins,
inseparable ever
and like,
since.
yeah, we like talk every other day. So, I do think that, you were placed in my life for a reason, as I think anyone that's in my life is placed in there for a reason. I think that your impact in my life, or your role in my life, has been kind of like a big sister role in a sense, just because like, being that you are a little bit older, you have been through more shit, let's say, than I have. You're a whole mom, that adds to the picture. I say all that to say, you've been through shit, you've lived through shit, you're wise in a certain sense. And I gravitate to people like that just because I always feel like there's things to learn from those types of people. And I think that your way of looking at life and just how you always mention about perspective is so important. And you constantly reminding me that. I think that's done, like, it's been a benefit to me. And again, I know these things, but it's just having someone there kind of to reiterate these things. You're really one of my few friends that like think outside the box, or that challenges me in my way of thinking. And I really, really appreciate having people like that around me. Yeah, because I need to be around people that are going to help stimulate me in some way.
Yeah.
Like, so you're going to either help
Put
me
things
grow,
into perspective.
you're going to add something to my life. If not, then what do I have you around for? So,
Aww.
so we hug you. Love you. Oh, are we getting up? All right, y'all want to see the cakes? Hold on. Hold on, wait, hold on.
Oh my goodness, are we gonna cuddle?
All you see is ass. I'm crying. Nah, but that ass still dishes. All right. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Well,
Thanks.
thank you. When you like record a voice note over again because you didn't record the first time.
I hate that.
You got that same enthusiasm the second time. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning. Vic really want to show y'all what's in the box.
I just want to eat it, honestly. I just want to eat it.
But thank y'all for tuning in again. Today's therapy sesh. I hope it resonated with some. I know, I was talking a lot about my own personal experience, but in life, I've realized that a lot of us share the same experiences. So I really hope that anyone watching this could resonate to a certain degree. And just remember that, no one's better than anyone. Remember that person you're looking at on Instagram, that influencer you're aspiring to be is probably going through shit that you don't even know about. Half the things that you see on the internet are only the good things that people want you to see. You know what I mean? It's only literally a minuscule factor compared to their whole entire lives. So I say that to say thief is a comparison of joy. Don't look at someone else's life and wish your life was better. Instead of wishing, let's be about that action and make something happen. You know what I mean? So that's my last tidbit. I'ma drop the mic. How about you, Vic? You want to leave off on a note, something positive for the people out there?
Yeah, I love you.
Spread love and positivity.
I love you so much, and I'm so happy to be here with you right now.
Yeah, love you too. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Gang,
Tune
gang.
in to the next. But I don't know. I just think that it's maybe the type of men that I've just been going after. Who knows?
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Good answer. So,
I don't even know what the answer was. That was a lengthy ass
Listen,
fucking response.
the answer is men. Anyway.